Hello, Gemini, and welcome to 811 Moon. I'm Amy, and I am here to do a love reading for you, a love prediction for the next month or so, May into June. And we've got your card here, Gemini. And I just want you to recognize here too, again, I had the additional reading for Gemini, and then when I did your cards again in the same pile, excuse me, another card with the same colors came out. So communication is a big part of what we're talking about today, Gemini, in your relationship. And it's just a really important part for you guys right now. And notice how this card is more blue than the one with the dove on it from the other video. The other one seemed to speak more of spirit with the dove, and this one speaks more of communication and loving embraces. So let's look at that. And then we have the North Node, Life's Purpose. And this card, when this card's pulled, it typically immediately gives me the sense that there's some kind of an alignment here. There's something in alignment in your relationship, which is a very positive thing, Gemini. You guys have some type of synchronicity, alignment, and it is definitely showering into your relationship, which is a positive thing. I don't see anything negative about this at all. We're going to get started with this card and put these aside. Oh, another blue and white card. And we're going to get started. So embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So that is the message out of the Lovers Oracle. And to me, that represents the North Node as well, because finding out life's purpose or having an alignment means you found the pieces. Whatever was missing, you found. And that's really positive, Gemini. That's a really positive thing right now. So let's see what the cards have to say. So immediately I'm getting the defensiveness of this card. So apparently you were defensive about something, Gemini, in your relationship in recent energies, maybe in the past month, maybe it was only a week ago, maybe it was 2 days ago, I'm not sure, but there was some defensiveness. So that's the energy you're holding. And let's see what else we have. And then we have the wheel. So something changed. That energy, you spun the wheel, or the wheel spun, and the energy changed. So let's see what we have here. I'm feeling like this is a really positive reading from what I'm sensing, even though we got this really defensive card. So let me see what we've got here. Okay, we've got the Queen of Cups. Very loving, caring, motherly figure, nurturing. And if you notice, she has there above her cup that sphere. And to me, that sphere represents an alignment and completion. And she also has balance. She has one foot in the water, and then she's kind of over here on the rocks. So I see a lot of balance in this card. Let's see, Gemini. Okay, this is past. So there was a burden in the relationship, like we got with the Nine of Wands. There was a burden, but I don't see this as current energy. I feel like this was or is working itself out, or in the next month you're going to see some kind of burden in your relationship work out. So whatever it is, it may not have transpired yet with the 9 and 10 of Wands, because this is a reading for next month. But I feel like you're sowing seeds already. I feel as though we're already sowing seeds for something with this wheel moment, with this the tide turning. I see the tide here. Something's changing. Something's moving. Okay, so now we have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a very grounded card, very, knows how to take care of his family, can, make money and be very foundational. He's got a very good foundation, the King of Pentacles. And I feel that's what I'm hearing about your relationship, Gemini, that you've been working on the foundation of your relationship. And you kind of nip something in the bud with this 10 of Wands and 9 of Wands. Like the burden, the defensiveness. I feel as though you're working on something. Let's see. Yeah. See 4 Pentacles? When I see this card today for you, I see him diligently working on getting that box open, like letting all the emotion out, like letting all of the feelings out and freeing it. And I feel it's something you're going to do in the future, Gemini, or you've already done it. You've opened the box to let things out. And that fours are foundation too. So I feel as though I'm hearing good foundation again, that you guys do have a good foundation. So when the chips are down, when things do happen, you guys complete each other and you guys can work it out. And again, through each other, you find the missing pieces. And then North Node meaning in alignment. I feel as though you guys have worked on your relationship a lot and really worked out a lot of the kinks. I feel as though if it was a chain, I'm envisioning a chain right now. And if that chain had a bunch of knots in it or kinks in it, you guys kind of tackled each one at a time and didn't really rush yourselves. You kind of just said, okay, I'm going to work on this right now. I'm going to work on that. And my partner and I are going to do this, and my partner and I are going to do that. So you worked on yourself and you worked on your relationship. And that is the key, too, to a healthy relationship, is working on each other and letting each other know what needs to be worked on for them, and then also working on yourself and knowing what you need. So it's, you know, this in the Gemini, it's the twins, having the completion, having the duality. It's really important. So with the 9 of Wands, I feel as though you identified each of your wands, each of the issues or the directional problems, and you worked on them. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that there was a lot of fixing, working, and you guys worked hard. I feel with this foundation, you worked hard to create a deep foundation for yourselves. Okay, let's see what else we have. 2 of Swords. Again, this is a Gemini card, 2, duality, and a lot of times when I look at this card, I see something totally different than what I see right now. What I see right now is you each represent each sword in her hand, and the red on her cloak or her cape is action. You guys took action in your relationship to fix things, to work on things, to be in alignment, and now you're kind of sitting aside and reverently looking at this tree in all its complexity and saying, wow, I'm just being in awe right now. Just being in awe of your relationship and what you've accomplished and what you've gone through. And this is a general reading. It might not resonate with everyone. You might not be in alignment with this reading. If you're not, you can check out some other Gemini readings, or you can check out your sun, moon, or rising sign for a different reading. But right now, I'm really seeing a lot of Geminis in this harmonious state. Just, wow, look at that tree. It's just so beautiful. And you know, all the action is behind me, and now I'm looking at what I sowed. That's not typically what the 2 of Swords represents, but that's what I'm seeing in that image. And 2 is Gemini. 2 is a Gemini. So let's see. So now we have the 7 of Swords, and I see you there working. You're working on it. And those swords represent issues, problems, concern, and intellect, right? Knowledge. And you're working on something, Gemini. You've been working. You've been working on your relationship. Another 7. That's karmatic. So we've got 2 7s right now. Very karmatic situation. And also I see you high above everyone, Gemini, looking down and saying, okay, I can do this. I can fix this. I know what I'm dealing with, and I want to live in a harmonious situation. I'm going to take care of this. And let's see what we... Oh, the last card. Okay. 7 of Cups. 3 7s in a row. 3 7s in a row. If we were in Vegas, you guys would have hit the jackpot, right? This means something really good. This is this is karmatic. 7s are karmatic, and this is the result of this work. This is the happy result, having 3 7s. Just like if you went to Vegas and you hit 3 7s, oh my gosh, you'd be so ecstatic. And I feel that right now, even in quarantine or whenever somebody watches this, I feel as if this is going to be a timeless reading for somebody that's going to stumble across this and be like, oh my gosh, this is my life and I'm so glad I did this and this is validation for me. The 3 sevens represent you doing the work, you taking the time and having amazing results. You put it out there, Gemini, and it came back. And it came back threefold of positivity, because sevens in themselves represent karma and they're usually, a tough card. But not when they're 3 together. Not when there's 3 together. That's amazing. You guys are really putting the time in. And if this hasn't been your situation or isn't in your future situation right now that you can see, I feel as though this knowledge should be imparted on you, because this is how to fix whatever you're dealing with in your relationship, Gemini. This is a solution. This is how to fix a problem. Obviously, not everything is fixable. But if you guys have worked on a really solid foundation and you've done the work, you've put the time in, you've carried the burdens, you've addressed all your own issues, and you've helped to address your partner's issues and worked with them, and you were loving about it and caring, you've turned the wheel. You've turned this wheel. And you've got the foundation, and then you're going to reap the rewards on this side of the reading. You've got the 2 of Swords, which typically doesn't mean this. What I see is completion and duality and healing and an unbelievably good result from whatever you did. And this really fits into the embrace each other if you find the missing pieces. I feel as though, 1-7, 1-7, 1-7. So if you only have one of these sevens, it means conflict or problems or whatever you're going through, right? Or defensiveness or reaping what you sow. That's what these sevens mean. But when you put them together, they really mean you have come to a happy result. Good job, Gemini. I really hope this is your outcome. I really hope that you can work on your relationship if it hasn't already been done. And whatever burden or problem that you've had that hasn't been, obviously barring any major issues, you're turning the wheel in your relationship. This is whatever you've worked on or fixed or will to change this tide, to change this wheel, is going to give you a much more solid foundation. This was a really good reading, Gemini. I'm really excited for you. I really hope that this relationship can move forward and you guys can live in a very harmonious situation with your 3 sevens, because you guys are doing the work. And I really feel as though with the North Node and you're in alignment, many of you are with a soulmate. And when I see, life's purpose, North Node, alignment, the 2, the 7, I see you probably, a lot of you are with your soulmate, so you can do it. If you could please hit the subscribe, the like, share it, or ring the bell so you can get more readings from me, or check out my other readings. I have many more on my YouTube channel. If you want to check those out, that would be great, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much, Gemini.